So the app I'm going to talk about is Plink. It's for connecting gamers. It's a cross-platform app that allows users to play through consoles, PCs, or even their smartphone. As you can see there within their text, they actually promote getting to meet cool new friends to literally play any game. I'm going to switch across to their website so you can actually understand a little bit more about how this app works.
Hi guys, my name is Michael Heimson and I'm a creative director at Crytek. I have been working in the games industry for about 20 years now, and I must say that this industry is probably one of the fastest developing industries in the world right now. And it's safe to assume that with every passing year, there's going to be less and less people who are not affected by it. After all, almost all of us play games on one or other platform. Somebody plays on iPhone, somebody plays on computer, somebody plays on Xbox, but almost everybody plays, and more people are going to play every year. Obviously, the most successful and popular games today are multiplayer games. And in multiplayer games, one of the most important things is the matching system. But there is a flaw in the system because it doesn't take into account all the details, and you will often find yourself playing with some kid from another country who does crazy stuff, or maybe he's even a cheater. He doesn't speak your language. He runs around doing crazy stuff while you need to go to another point. He doesn't want to communicate with you. And there is no matching system on the market right now that ensures that you will actually get matched with a normal person. Plink is an application that decided to solve this problem and to make sure you will always get matched with a person who is not only playing as skillfully as you do, but who is also probably going to be the kind of person you will enjoy playing with. Plink uses neural network to find the perfect match for you based on millions of parameters, or it allows you to choose these parameters manually. For example, you enter your favorite game and you can choose age, sex, location, language, KD, win rate, and all the other parameters of the person you want to play with. Because when I'm a 25-year-old person from England, I would rather play with the same kind of person instead of playing with 10-year-old kid from Sweden or from, some other country where he doesn't speak the language. Plink even allows you to choose such an innovative parameter as your favorite time of day to play. For example, I like to play from 7 to 9, and the person I'm looking for should be active just in the same hours. So basically, unlimited amount of parameters, innovative neural network technology that ensures you find the perfect match. In addition to that, Plink also has access to...
I'm going to stop it at this point and just pick up on what was just said. Now, I want to start by saying that the app isn't at fault here for what I'm about to say. Now, if abuse takes place online, the app, the internet, the game simply helps to facilitate that. The perpetrator sat behind the screen is the abuser. They're at fault here. Yes, it doesn't help that this app's PEGI rating is 3+, bearing in mind some of the features that you've just heard. Now, the app was never designed to be used with bad intentions. It was simply to enhance gaming and also communicate and network with gamers who are like-minded. However, imagine a perpetrator being able to utilise this app to their advantage, being able to select the age category of the child in which they wish to engage with, even the locality, ensuring that that child or young person is simply nearby, that they can of course start to groom through such a platform, just simply through gaming. And then of course it could lead to much more concerning activities or instances that happen offline. Now that's might not necessarily happen, but that should be a consideration when we think about some of the apps and games that children and young people are using today. But let's just continue to listen to the video and hear what else the app can do.
Your existing contacts, and imagine that your favorite friend from school or your director, your employee, your teacher or your student actually plays the same game as you do every day and you never knew about it. It's such a great loss because you know each other in real life, you are already friends, you are playing the same game but you don't know about it because you never spoke about this. If both of you install Plink, you will get a notification when every one of your friends is playing a specific game. You will get a notification about his achievements, about his favorite playtime, and it will allow you to find the perfect teammate even faster because you actually know this person in real life. Plink is also a complete communication solution, which is a must-have for any application today. It features text and voice chats, which will allow you to communicate with your teammates during the day or during the match. I urge everybody who plays video games, Download and try Plink. It's a completely innovative and revolutionary application that will change the way you play games and change the way you communicate with people who play games with you.
Okay, so we've just heard there that, of course, it encourages people in the real world to connect and speak, teachers, students. Well, we already know that we don't want children engaging with their teachers with regards to social media outside of a school context. It's just not safe, it's not appropriate. But actually, it encourages you to connect with your peers, and you'll be sent notifications if they're online and you're not. We already have children heavily immersed in gaming, and sometimes actually we hear the label of gaming addiction, not having enough screen limits in place, and literally spending all day gaming. So you can imagine whereby if they're getting these notifications, they're going to feel a need to come onto the app and play with their peers. But important to mention that, of course, there's no such thing as an online internet friend. We always encourage children and young people to connect with people that they know in the real world, that their parents and carers know of. You also heard about the new feature, which you can see down here, that users can communicate, they can message, they can even send voice notes to some of the other team players that they engage with. But again, please do remember that they can connect with anybody across the world when playing this. And of course, the PEGI rating is 3+. So we always give out the same advice for any game or app that children and young people are using. Make sure they use their device in a space whereby adults are present. Make sure that they're using an app or game that's age appropriate. But you talk to children and young people about the risks that are presented to them online, not to give out their personal information. If children understand when they are presented with a risk online, they can help to develop their own resilience, knowing who to speak to, who to turn to as a trusted adult to make sure that they are safeguarded and they are supported if ever they encounter anything that causes them concern online or even offline. Thank you for listening, and make sure you subscribe to our website.